Welcome to the enthusiasts of British motor vehicles at the King's Bromley Treasured Vehicle Show. We're about 6 miles north of Lichfield in Staffordshire. The trailer on our stand is a Wolseley stationary engine fitted with an alternator which charges a pair of lorry batteries, and it's used for charging mobile phones. It has been intimated that we could plug a kettle or a microwave into it. With our cars backed up to the perimeter fence, you can see our priorities. Gus had been under the bonnet of Lee's blue MG BGT, which had been generating steam. Others, in the meantime, were gathering around the table in anticipation of food. You can hear it, but can you see it? We just get a glimpse of a biplane giving a very distant display to us all. This early 1984 vintage 1600 MG Maestro was in lovely condition. It was believed to have been refurbished in about 2004. This is one of the last MGB Roadsters built, just before the MG factory at Abingdon was closed down. Whilst we knew Nick had come in his lovely Consul Capri, we wondered if he'd been splashing out on another car with his number plate. With fewer than 500 MG RV8s sold in the UK, although some have come back from Japan, it was quite amazing to see 3 or 4 of them at the show. 3 being on the Stafford MG Enthusiast Club pitch, together with a selection of MGBs and at least one MGC, as well as a few MGFs and TFs. This woodcote green MGR V8 was built to the Japanese specification. The giveaway is the Rover badge at the bottom rear edge of the front wing. It has more than likely been re-imported from Japan. The Austin A40 Sport was built on an Austin A40 Devon chassis and running gear by Jensen. The chassis were driven from Longbridge to the Jensen factory. The little Austin A30 is powered by Austin's first and the smallest A-series engine, whereas the real Mini alongside is fitted with the last and largest of the A-series engines. The Morris Minor 1000, however, is also powered by Austin's mid-range A-series engine at 948cc. This 1979 Allegro 1500 4-door in russet brown has survived well in spite of its unfair dubious reputation. I think the road tax is out of date on this 1949 Rover P3 75 4-light sports saloon. This MGB is highly modified with its lightweight fiberglass body and so many modifications to make it go faster that I would need all day to describe them. You will note the Weber carburettor fitted to the engine and the 3 reservoirs for brake and clutch fluid in front of the passenger seat instead of the dashboard.
No, exactly. It's a safe hobby.
It is, yeah.
Another modified car, I am advised that this Reliant Scimitar is a rather fast one. Having said that, I thought the Scimitar was rather fast, as Princess Anne, as she was, had 8 and was stopped for speeding in more than one of them.
Giving a new one.
Yeah, yeah. But she's had 8, she's still got
I don't know whether she's
The 1936 MG Midget looks lovely in the sunshine. Alongside the MG, the 1968 4.2 litre E-Type Jaguar looks as if it's from a different world. What a difference 32 years make. Big brother to the Triumph Spitfire, this GT6 has a 6-cylinder 2-litre engine under its bonnet. Finally in this row is a lovely 1.8 litre trophy yellow MGF. The owner may be a little disappointed if he was hoping to achieve 600 mile an hour in it. I do like Rolls Royces and Bentleys, but they would just not fit into my garage. This Bentley dates back to August 1989 and is now just 36 years old. I guess that you would need to own an oil field to keep the 6.75 litre engine fed with petrol. The Bristol looked wonderful. I believe it's a Bristol 411 dating back to 1980. It certainly looked to be in fine fettle. The first of the two MGB GTs is one of the last to be built in 1980 when the MG factory closed at Abingdon. The second is slightly older, having been made about 18 months earlier.
This beautiful blue Roadster is a 1926 Jowett. You can see it has a dicky seat in the back and is in beautiful condition. Clearly it's been fully restored.
In this row is a 1959 Rover 105, a Sunbeam Rapier Series 5 registered in 1966, and a 1970 Ford Cortina 1600 Mark II. The Primrose car is a Morris Mini Minor registered in April 1963 with an 850cc engine. Next to it is the lovely top-of-the-range Austin Ambassador Vanden Plas 2 litre from 1982 and a bright red Triumph Stack with its 3 litre V8 engine dating back to March 1976. Following the Triumph is a 1997 Lotus Elise with an 1800 K-Series twin overhead cam engine from Rover. Finally, we have a 1972 MGB Roadster. However, I cannot understand why the wimp cover is up in that weather. The green car is a 1954 Triumph TR2, whilst the red car is an MG Magnette, which is 1 year younger. And here we have a pair of Austin 7s, the first being a 1936 Big 7 with an 885cc engine, whilst the other is a 1932 Austin 7 PD Tourer. Club Triumph are displaying a 1969 Triumph Spitfire, a highly modified Mark I Triumph 2000, a 1971 Triumph Vitesse 2 litre, and an even more highly modified Triumph TR4. Here we see two almost identical 5 litre Jaguar XKs, a golden Jaguar XJ12, an S-Type 2.5 litre car, and a 4.2 litre E-Type 2+2. This car is not all that it seems. It's a Mark I Super Sprite by the Frog Eye Car Company of the Isle of Wight, made in 1998, and it should go well with its 1400cc engine, I believe a Rover K-Series unit. This Rolls-Royce 2025 dates back to 1926 and has a 3.1 litre power unit. Another early Mini, this Morris Mini Minor dates back to later in 1959, built within the first 6 months of production. The first of these Ford side valve cars is the 100E Escort Estate, which is badged as a Thames, Ford's commercial vehicle arm in the UK. The following vehicles are 100E derivatives with either an 1172 or a 997 side valve engine. Based on the Bedford RL 4-tonner chassis favoured by the British Army in the 1950s, This Green Goddess fire engine would have been kept in reserve in case of military action against the country. They were brought out during the firemen's strike many years ago. This Green Goddess was manufactured in 1957 and is powered by a 4.9 litre 6-cylinder petrol engine, producing just 110 brake horsepower. Behind the Green Goddess there were 2 Austin Champs and a Series 1 short wheelbase Land Rover, all former military vehicles. And here are the team, still scoffing.